Do you want to transform your life in the next 12 months? Literally being able to earn the money that you want, literally being able to be surrounded by great people and being able to love the work and impact people with the work that you love. If you do, I'm going to show you the 9 key areas in life that you can be working on today and actually the 5 steps that you can take to make this happen. Also, if we're just meeting for the first time, hi, I'm Chris Dufay and I help you build a business and life that you love. So the 9 key areas to your life are your love relationships, your friendships, your environment, your health, your mind, your spiritual, your work, your money, and your adventure. So firstly, what's really easy to do is you can just get a piece of paper out, write those 9 sections of your life, the 9 areas that I believe are really encapsulate what your and what my life is. And let's first get an actual snapshot of what's going on. So what I do and what I do with my members is we simply write all 9 down and then we rank ourselves 1 out of 10 in each of those areas. Let's say with your love relationships, are you enjoying your love relationships? Do you have the love relationships that you want in your life? What about your money? Are you earning the money that you want? And if not, rank yourself 1 out of 10 with how you're going with actually making that happen. Simply what we want is we want to get a snapshot of how you're going. We want to be able to know what's going on right now so then we can realize what do we want to be able to work on. So what I want you to do is once you've ranked yourself, you get a pretty good idea. The best next step from here is actually what are you going to do to celebrate? Now I know I used to be an absolute suck when it comes to celebrating. I'd achieve one thing and then I'd exactly want to go on and achieve something else. And that just wasn't fun because what's the point? What's the point of working so hard and doing so many things, achieving so many things if you're not going to enjoy the process? But once we've got this down, what I want you to do and where the rubber meets the road right now is I want you to choose what's the 1 key area that you're going to focus on in the next 90 days to create the life that you want. Now, I work in 90-day blocks, and especially with me and my members, we want to make it easy. Now, we want to have an idea of what we want to achieve in 12 months' time, but I want to focus on what do I need to do? What's the nitty-gritty? What are the steps? What are the actions? What are the behaviors that I need to take day to day to actually make that happen? And that's where we start with a 90-day plan. So choosing the 1 key area of your life that you want to focus on in the next 90 days. I want you to answer a couple of key questions right now. Number 1, what is it that you actually want to achieve? What is the exact intention, the exact goal that you want to have with that 1 key area of your life in the next 90 days? Write that down and get it really clear. Number 2, I want you to think about what is stopping you from getting there. What are the actual roadblocks? What's the friction that you're having to being able to have that goal achieved? Then number 3, I want you to answer, who do you need to ask for help? We so often want to try and just do the self-help method. And look, I get it because you're watching a video right now. I really appreciate that. But you can make a much faster track by going to the people that have already achieved what it is that you want to be able to achieve. That's why I think it's so important to only really make sure that you're taking in the information, you're watching, you're listening, you're reading the things that are really going to count and give you what you want. So number 3 is who do you need to go to ask for help? It could be literally finding a mentor, finding a coach. Maybe you go and read someone's book that's achieved what it is that you want. There's plenty of ways for you to get that information. Then next we need to answer, what are the skills that you actually need? What do you need to know to be able to do what you need to do to get to that goal? And simply that's really easy to figure out once you've gotten clear on what it is that you need, what's stopping you, and who it is that you need to help, because then we can figure out the skills that we need to be able to actually get done what we need to get done. And then finally, 5th and final is simply what are the daily actions? What are the behaviors that you need to take on a day-to-day level to make sure that you're doing what you need to do? Because essentially you need to become someone different. I truly believe you need to actually transform yourself to then be able to be the person that you need to be to achieve what it is that you want to be able to achieve. So we've laid it out right here. And if you're serious right now, because there's one key thing that you've got to understand. For you to achieve the success that you want to be able to achieve right now, you've got to realize this is for you. You doing it or not doing it doesn't affect me, it affects you. There's no diploma, there's no certification that you're going to get whether you do this exercise or not. It's you going to become the person you need. You're going to get the clarity. You're going to figure out what it is that you're going to need to do. And that simply comes down to do the work. simple as that. You need to make sure that you just take responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for your life, for what it is that you're actually achieving or not. Because once you take responsibility and you realize that simply whether you do the work or not, the only person that truly gets affected is you. And that's why I created the practice. This is the free community, the free group where you're going to be surrounded by the success-minded people to make sure that we help you along the path. Whether you fall off the bandwagon, we help you back up. Whether you have questions, you get the answers. And to make sure that you get the guides and the actual plan so you know on a day-to-day level exactly what it is that you need to be doing to build a business and to build the life that you love. And chill out, it's completely free. So all you need to do is click the link below and make sure that you get access into the practice. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode, if you've gotten some value out of it, which I truly hope that you have, please click like. It puts a huge smile on my dial. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.